Kathy!
What?
There's a button missing on my shirt. I can't wear this. Damn it.
I'll bring you another one
Yes.
down.
Oh, hello, Lynn. No, I'm afraid Kathy's busy at the moment. Oh, what a pity. I mean, I'm sure she'd have loved to have helped, but we're going out tonight, so you'll have to find someone else. Yeah, I'm sorry. Bye.
Here's your shirt.
Oh, no, there's a mark on the collar.
You best get yourself another. Shove that in the laundry basket while you're upstairs. It can go through again.
I haven't got time. Running late as it is. It'll have to do.
Who's on the phone?
Lynn wanted you to babysit. Told her that you couldn't.
Yeah, I heard that bit. So, where are we going tonight? I quite fancy a night out.
Oh, we're not. Well, I had to put her off somehow, didn't I? I mean, it's probably better coming from me. I know how difficult it is for you to refuse her anything. She'll get the message soon enough. Oh, and don't wait for me for supper tonight. Dad and I have got to take a client out. Not sure what time I'll be back. Expect me when you see me, eh?
Have you had any thoughts yet about what you're going to do?
No.
Are you going to? Yeah. Mark, I know I must sound like a right pain in the neck, but you can't sit back and let life pass you by.
I haven't been sitting back. I've been working for you, remember?
I mean in the long term. You need a career.
I'm off to the job centre tomorrow.
Well, that's something, I suppose.
Well, don't get your hopes up.
Look, I'm on your side. I only want what's best for you. You're an intelligent lad. I don't want you to waste your life.
Joe, I'm 18 years old. I've got the rest of my life to decide what I want to do.
That's what I used to say. Trouble is, life passes you by quicker than you want it to.
Oh, yeah. Last week you were 24.
Yeah, well, just bear it in mind, will you? And I'll keep my eyes open for any jobs that are going.
Yeah, all right. Do you want some beans on toast?
Yeah, go on. Twist me arm.
Hi! Haven't seen much of you lately.
We've been busy.
Yeah, I gathered. You pick up all.
Well, you must have your hands full at the moment, taking Michael on.
Yeah. I doubt if it'll make me too popular around the village, but he stood by me when I didn't have many friends. I reckon this makes us even.
Hope he appreciates what you're doing.
Oh, I don't think he's thinking too clearly about anything at the moment. He's gone into Leeds today to see Rachel.
That doesn't sound like a very good idea. Is he allowed to go?
Yeah, as long as he's back by 6:30, and he will be. I've drummed that into him.
I'm glad to hear it. Oh, don't want him getting you into any trouble.
Oh, no chance. I'm becoming a really responsible citizen these days.
Well, it's not really you somehow.
Oh, you better believe it. I even dropped in on Carol earlier. I wanted to find out if there'd been any news of Lorraine.
She turned up yet?
No. Carol's really down about it.
Must be awful for her.
Yeah. Well, I promised Peter I'd take him to the park. We must get together sometime.
Yeah.
Maybe I should talk to Chris. He seems to be your social secretary these days. You going anywhere special tonight?
What? No, I'm not sure.
You're lucky, Kath. I wish I had someone to whisk me off on the odd mystery night out.
Anything else?
Yep, whatever Neil Kincaid's drinking.
It's a very special scotch, extremely expensive.
Right, we'll have a pint of that with a cherry in it. Something wrong?
No. Well, yes. I just cannot imagine why he's wasting his time with you two.
You're such a snob, aren't you?
Well, if Seth's involved in it, it's clearly a dubious enterprise.
This wasn't Seth's idea, it was mine. He's far too busy working for you and Frank. Seth's here in a sort of advisory capacity.
Mine. Well,
I think you rather misunderstood the situation, Mr. Armstrong. Eh? It's true I am thinking about buying some pigs, amongst other things, for the Rare Breeds farm if we go ahead, but I don't actually own any.
You ain't got no pigs.
And when, if I get some, they won't be truffle hunters.
No. You don't need to be special pigs. According to this article that I read, pigs just do it naturally.
Well, just Darby, one of my tenant farmers, he keeps pigs.
Great.
I'm sure he'd sell you one. Or loan one, while the idea's at the experimental stage.
You're a real gent, Mr. Kincaid. I suppose you'll be wanting to cut out the profits.
No. I'm just intrigued by the whole idea. You will let me know how it goes.
Oh, yeah, we will, yeah. It's always a pleasure sharing knowledge with like-minded people, isn't it?
I don't see that you've got anything to say that would interest me. Not after what you've done.
Well, at least hear me out.
I don't see the point, Michael. I don't want to know. Just clear off and leave me alone, will you?
Not until we've talked.
Do you want me to get some of the blokes round from next door?
I'm sure they could persuade him to leave.
No, I don't want any trouble. He's in enough already. You can come in, but only for a few minutes.
Thanks.
I hear Lynn decided to stand bail for you.
Well, it seems like everyone else has turned against me.
Well, is there any wonder? After coshing Joe Sugden over the head and robbing Home Farm? It's hardly likely to endear you to the hearts of Beckindale, is it?
I didn't hit Joe.
Well, the police seem to think that you did. You want some tea? A quick cup?
Yeah, thanks.
So, what's on your mind? I'd rather you got it over with. I don't want to prolong this any longer than we have to.
Look, can't we talk about this in private?
If we must. Sanjita, do you mind leaving us alone for a minute or two?
I'll just be in my room. If you need me, yell.
Look, Rachel.
Don't touch me. If you want to talk, hurry up and get it off your chest. Because if I never see you again after this, it'll be too soon. Have you got that?
Sorry.
Oh, hi, stranger. You've missed dinner.
It's all right, I had some with Mark next door. Is Jack about?
Oh, he's somewhere around the place.
How is Mark? Haven't seen him for a while.
Why, he's very quiet. I think he's lying low. All of his friends have gone to university.
Oh, poor thing. We've told him he can spend time with us, but he never calls.
He doesn't want to spend time with the old fogies.
Thanks very much.
You know he finishes work on Friday.
Any sign of a new job on the horizon?
No. Hasn't even looked. He said he's going to the job centre tomorrow, but I wish he could get himself a proper career.
Oh, there's plenty of time for that.
Don't you start.
Well, it's true. Why should you rush into anything?
Well, I hope he doesn't come to you for career advice. You'd have him treading grapes in France.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
You would say that. Jack! How are you?
Shattered.
Good.
Good. Well, what can we do for you?
Funny you should say that.
OK, I shouldn't have got involved in the burglary. I wasn't thinking straight. I thought it'd be a good way of getting back at Frank Tate. But it wasn't me that hit Joe. You've just got to believe that.
Okay. But I don't see what difference it makes. You're still just as guilty as the rest of them. I mean, what would have happened if Frank or Kim had walked in? You wouldn't have thought twice about hitting them, would you? You've always been the same, Michael. Hit out first and think about it later. It was the same with Eric Pollard. You've brought this on yourself. I tried to warn you when we were together, but you wouldn't listen. You never listen. Because you're stupid, Michael. You've always been stupid, and now you're paying the price.
Well, that about sums it up, I suppose. So now you can wash your hands of me like the rest of them, pretend it's nothing to do with you.
Well, it's not. Not anymore.
This all started when you ditched me.
Oh, don't give me that. You're not the first one to have a broken engagement.
No. And everyone can see that you're right now, can't they? They saw that all before. I was the only one that didn't, because like you said, I'm stupid. I knew what they were saying. Rachel's a bright girl, off to university. Pity she's got herself stuck with that thick old farmhand. I really tried to get on with your friends, Rachel. And it wasn't easy. I knew I didn't fit in. I didn't understand half of what they were saying. But I knew if I didn't, I'd lose you. And you let me go through all that knowing you were going to ditch me anyway. No, you just hear me out. Why do you think I went through all that, Rachel? Because I was in love with you. Maybe I still am. Oh, and here's the really stupid thing. I thought you loved me as well. But you never really loved me, did you? You never really believed we were going to get married.
That's not fair, Michael.
Just tell me the truth for once.
All right. Never believed that I'd marry you.
Of course you didn't. And that's what I can never forgive you for. That's what hurts me so much. Why weren't you honest with me, Rachel, right from the start? Why did you let me go on believing, after all that has happened, that it's the one thing that just keeps going round and round in my head?
I'm sorry, Michael. That's all I can say now, isn't it?
I was gutted when you broke off the engagement. I felt like there was no point to anything. Nothing really mattered. I was so angry. But we both know where that got me, don't we? Well, that's all history now. Just needed to tell you how I felt. Oh, and thanks for the tea.
You're not afraid, none of them.
Well, should I be frightened?
Well, I seem to remember you're getting right nervous around horses.
Well, it's different, isn't it? I mean, a horse can give you a nasty kick or a nasty bite or roll on you.
So can pigs.
Oh, yeah, she's lovely.
Well, if you're that fond of her, why don't you let her lead?
Well, I will do, but you have to work up to that sort of thing. I'll do it later.
Sure, great, come in.
Probably regret asking this, but what are you doing with that pig, Archie?
Taking a truffle hunting.
Of course. Now, why didn't I think of that? And where's Seth?
Seth?
Yes, you were with him at the Woolpack, remember?
Yeah, well, he'll be at work by now, Mr. Tate.
Of course he will. Silly me.
Yeah, let's set this pig up to the allotment shed, get her settled down. I'll be ready to pick up Alice when Nick brings her back from Autumnlight. And everybody's going to be at work and all be right with the world.
Well, that's a comfort, isn't it? Nice talking to you, Archie.
Look, Michael, I don't want to interfere, but it's over. Nothing's going to change that. And you've got enough to cope with without worrying about a wedding that never happened. You've got to start thinking about the future.
Future? What future? Being banged up in jail about all I can look forward to.
We don't know that yet. But even if it's true, you're going to get out sometime. And then you've got to start thinking about building yourself a new life. Be a lot easier if you weren't still mooning over Rachel.
I'm going to get back. Nick's going to be waiting for us. Can you take this up to the allotment?
I have to so.
Here!
Archie, glad to see you found a friend. Mr. Kincaid is a little out of your league.
No, it was Neil put us onto this. He's very keen on our truffle hunting scheme.
Oh, I see. Now, I imagine Seth is involved in this enterprise somehow?
Oh, I'd like to be, Alan, but he's too busy working for you and Frank.
Oh, well, it's a pity neither of us can ever find him.
You know, it's been very difficult for Seth since Frank smashed his bike to pieces.
Oh, yes, his bike is a problem. Well, look, if you do come across him, will you tell him that we're both looking for him and that we've got some good news?
What road that about?
I've got no idea.
Well, I don't like sound on it.
Come on. Come on. Oh.
What's going on, Nick?
Frank's asked me to fit these.
But we're going to install a new alarm system.
Yeah, I know, but said he doesn't want to take any chances. So he's asked me to put new chains on all the doors.
This is ridiculous. He's turning this place into Fort Knox.
Ah, come on, Kim. It makes sense after what's happened. I think he's concerned about you being on your own tonight. It's nice to know someone cares, though, eh?
Thanks, Joe. Here's to the future.
Yep.
I'll drink to that. Hang on a minute. What's going on?
What do you mean?
Bring me down here, buy me drinks. Toast to the future.
Don't be so suspicious, Mark. We just thought you need to be taken out for a drink. Haven't been out for ages.
Ah, prodigal returns.
Hey?
Where have you been? We've been looking for you all afternoon.
Been waylaid by a pig, have you?
Pig? There's no pigs at Game Farm. And they don't swim as far as I know, so they'll be able to place them on fish.
Of course. How silly of us not to realise.
I've been working all afternoon. I must have kept missing you. Of course, it's not easy, you know.
Without your bike?
Ah, that's right. My poor old feet are killing me, I'm telling you.
Well, this must be your lucky day.
What are you on about?
Come with me and I'll show you.
There was just one little matter we wanted to discuss with you.
I knew it.
We've all talked it over.
Talked what over?
We'd like you to take over from Michael at Emmerdale.
Yeah. So you don't need to go down to the job centre after all.
There you go.
There's no way you're going to get me on that thing.
Show a bit of gratitude, Seth. It's worth 10 times as much as the one I ran over. I paid a lot of money for that.
They must have seen you coming. That's a kid's toy, that is.
It's a mountain bike, Seth. It's ideal for the sort of terrain you've got to cover. So it'll get you around twice as fast. To do your job twice as quickly.
I can't be seen on that thing. Folk will think I've gone mad.
Seth, they think that already.
It's just not me.
It's a bike, Seth, not a frock. And show a bit of gratitude. Mr. Tate's paid a lot of money for this bike.
Well, so he should. He destroyed an antique bicycle that were priceless.
Oh, we should stop going on about it, Seth. I've provided you with a replacement. Take it or leave it. Well, what's it to be, Seth?
What's it to be? Does that mean I've got a choice? Well, I suppose I'll have to take it then.
Why didn't you take it for a test drive?
Not tonight, thank you.
Well, I'll come round the first few days. Give you a hand with the early morning milking if you like.
You'll soon get back into the swing of it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I'll pick it up the rent, that's all right. And maybe the day after, or one day next week.
Seth, gratitude.
Thank you once again, Mr. Tate.
Hello, Seth. You see Jess?
About pig? No, I couldn't. I've been working, you see. I think Archie went round.
Oh, good. Well, let me know how the truffle hunting goes. Oh, Frank. Kim coming in for a drink later?
No, I wish she was. I'm just here on business, really. Chris will be here in a minute with a client up from London off the leash. Looking forward to a night of eating, drinking, and who knows what. Just what I don't need.
Sometimes that's what it takes to get a contract.
It's Kim I'm worried about. I don't like leaving on her own at night. Just at the moment.
Oh, she's a sensible woman. I'm sure she'll cope. Oh, here they are. Best of luck. Thank you.
Shelley Stevens, my father Frank Tate.
Sit down.
Alan, perhaps you'd send a bottle of wine over to their table with my compliments.
Yes, of course, Mr. Kincaid. Anything goes up?
No, I think I've got to be off now. I owe you.
Oh, that's all right. We can sort that out later.
All right, thank you. Right now.
I wish he seemed a bit more pleased for himself.
Hey?
Well, he didn't exactly look over the moon for me. I hope we're not forcing him into something he doesn't really want to do.
He's knocking it back a bit quickly, your client, isn't he?
Yeah.
And such a sense of humour, too. You reach the point where he finds everything humorous. And it's not quite so funny when you're only on tonic water.
Who is it?
Well, it's not the big bad wolf.
Hello, Neil.
Hi. Can we talk?
I think it might be better if we didn't.
Look, we have to have this out one way or another. There's no point in putting it off much longer.
Frank might be back any minute.
No, I don't think so. I left him with his client in the Woolpack. They seem set in for the evening. Look, at least let me in. I'm not very good at talking through stained glass doors.
Hang on.
Hello?
Hi. You sure you're not the big bad wolf?
Do you think he'll pass that?
No, he's got more stamina than that. Splash of cold water on his face and he'll be ready for his meal. Seems pretty determined to go to the casino in Skipdown as well.
Oh, no.
Hi, Chris. Where's Kathy?
She's at home.
I thought you were taking her out tonight.
Last minute change of plan. Had to play host to a client.
How awful for you.
What was that all about?
Nothing?
Listen, Chris, this casino lark, it's much more your sort of thing. And he's practically hooked already. I'm quite sure you're capable of getting him signed and sealed.
Thank you. I'm glad you've got such faith in me.
What I'm saying is, would you mind if I made my excuses and left you to it? I'm still worried about Kim. I'd like to get back to her as soon as I can.
Ah, she'll be all right. Anyway, if I'm going to keep him company, I need someone sober to do the driving. Sorry, Dad. Looks like that's down to you tonight.
You sure salad'll be enough for you? It's just I'm not really hungry and, well, I could cook you something if you like.
I didn't come here to eat. Well, what shall we drink to?
What about Joe's new horse?
Not very romantic, but if that's what you want. Joe's new horse.
Of course, he's still quite attached to Saint. Quite hard for him at first.
I don't really give a damn about Joe's horse.
Do you think I should get the kitchen redecorated?
What?
I know it looks fine like it is, but Chris and Kathy have been doing so much to the mill, it sometimes makes me feel like I might like a change of decor myself.
How much longer can you keep this up?
What?
Making small talk. Oh, I'll go along with it if that's what you want, but in the end, I'm going to say what I have to.
That's exactly what I don't want, Neil. I don't want to talk about it. In fact, I want you to go. Now. Because, well, I think it might be best for us both in the long run.
You really want me to go?
Yes.
Okay, if that's what you want. But not till I've told you what I came here to say. I know what you're thinking.
I doubt that very much.
You're a married woman. A happily married woman. I don't take that lightly, you know, and I don't make a habit of this sort of thing.
Oh, be sensible, Neil.
I can't just be sensible like that. Oh, I can wear sensible suits and make sensible business decisions, but all of that's gone out of the window now that I've met you.
Look, Neil, I'm very flattered.
I know what I'm thinking about is dangerous. Maybe I should just go away and pretend that none of this ever happened. There's just one small little problem getting in the way. I love you, Kim. And I think you feel the same way.
No. No, I don't.
You've got a lot more to lose than I have. And I'd never do anything to hurt you.
I know.
So, do you still want me to go?
No.
Be sure, Kim. Because once we start something like this, it's going to be very hard to stop.
I don't want it to stop.